Yo, 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 this is the Man
To man.
Sportcast, and we coming to you again, with the hot topics and
Yes,
urban
sir.
style, and I feel like this topic that we got next,
Woo, woo.
I feel like it might get a little spicy. You
Hey,
know what I mean?
man.
I really do. I really do.
Hey, man.
We're going to talk about John Morant, and
Oh,
is he the face of the league, or is he going to be the face of the league in the near future?
I think he will be. I mean, look.
Lord.
Look, the
He
man.
done been to Memphis.
The man is everything you want in a player, as far
Uh-huh.
as flash, the height,
Uh-huh.
and he's supporting with his play, and his team is winning. You know what I mean? So I think if he can keep this level of play up without any injuries or any slowdowns,
Uh-huh.
I think the way he's playing, the ability to play above the rim
Uh-huh.
like he does, and to be the flashy, I think Ja will be the face of the league.
All right, enough of all that,
Here we
right? And
go.
enough of all that. So when I see Morant, I see a player that's not going to last after 4 to 5 years
What?
because of his play style. And I'm talking about from now, 4 to 5 years from now.
How you figure that?
Not gonna, he's not got. He don't have a consistent jump shot at all. He's very streaky. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like injury will play a portion into that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Memphis, they hot right now. Everybody hot on the block. Oh, Memphis, da whatever, Yo Gotti, whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? But I feel like at the end of the day,
What?
Memphis in the playoffs. Tell me something good. Okay, all right. I'm gonna ask you this question. All right, what has Memphis done in the playoffs?
Well, they're still a young team, man. They're
Here
still
we
a
go.
young team.
Here we go.
I think if this is the problem I have with a lot of young teams, though.
Uh-huh.
They get this good, they get the notoriety,
Uh-huh.
and now somebody says, "Well, I've been doing this on this team. Let
Yeah.
me go get me." You know what I'm saying? Instead of just staying together.
Uh.
That's gonna be the problem with Memphis if that comes up. I hope it don't.
The Kyrie Irving effect.
Yeah, pretty much. Let me go. Let me go get mine. I'm
Yeah.
making a name for myself on this team. We winning. We looking good. Now let me go get me my bag somewhere else. However, if that doesn't happen and they stay together, I give them another 2 or 3 years. However, they need a veteran presence. They need somebody who can be consistent, whether it's a jump shot, making plays on the team, or whatever the case may be. However, this Memphis has a legit chance to be pretty tough in the next couple of years.
Trash all that. So
This man right here clowning. That man
my
clowning.
thing is this, right? Memphis is the Toronto Raptors of the West. The Raptors. They always
Stop
make
it,
it
man.
far, and
Stop it, man.
they can never win a big game.
Stop it, man.
Besides that one year
Stop it, man.
with the lucky shot from Kawhi, you know what I mean. So that was but Kawhi wasn't even with them. We talking about the guy Morant has been with Memphis.
Yeah, but they pushed Boston, who made it to the finals last year, to what, 6 or 7 games last year in the playoffs.
Like I said,
And
Memphis,
plus the boom dunk that John Morant got.
he
I'm
can
talking
he can jump, he can boom, he can tinker, he can pop. It really doesn't matter, right? my thing is this, they're just not gonna make it. They just not gonna make it over that hump. And you know what's gonna happen? With his grill, with his daddy drinking alcohol on the sideline,
Man,
they're gonna
stop
be like, "Hey, we need to go to a team that can support us. We need more and better people around us. We need this. We need that. Blah blah blah."
So you saying if they don't make any changes, if they stay constructed as they are now, they're not going to do anything else?
Oh no, most definitely not.
Well, that part I do agree.
Nah, they gonna be hot, but just like Lil Wayne was, they were hot for a second, and then that was it.
I like I say, I do agree that if they stay constructed, they might not do anything more than what they're doing now. However, I think a good veteran player, I don't know who that could be. I don't know if somebody's on the free agency somewhere sitting down somewhere.
I got somebody.
Who?
No one. Exactly.
Stop it.
So my
Stop
thing is this, right? I just don't. I don't know what it is with Memphis. Like they are a seasonal, like as in like every season they're gonna be good. But when they get in the playoffs, we already know
But see,
he hasn't elevated to a Steph Curry, LeBron.
well, with
Uh,
that, I'm glad you brought that up
he
because
with Jason Tatum.
this is what I'm glad you brought that up. And this is not just John Morant, but this
Uh-huh.
is a lot of like Luka Doncic and all those
Uh-huh.
guys. I think in today's NBA,
Uh-huh.
we're crowning a lot of young people players too early. I think we're
Okay.
giving them their. I mean, they're great players. Don't get me wrong. They're balling. They're doing their thing. But I
Uh-huh.
think as far as accomplishments and taking the team to the next level and different things of that nature. I mean, we got guys doing the Jordan. Like I don't know what's going on. Like they like
Premature.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They haven't really taken it to that next notch. Michael Jordan did that when he was in the finals game,
Yeah.
busting Blazers tail with
Uh-huh.
35 points in the
I know
first
what you wanted to
half.
say though.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it clean.
Hey,
Trying to keep it clean.
PG-13 for
Yeah,
the kids.
please PG-13. But 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 I think they give they put too much crown on the young kids right now. And I just think you know wait for 5, 6, 7 years down the line where your teams are, what you're doing then. But I think 2 or 3 years in the league, they're just giving all these guys all these props like they accomplishing. I just don't see why.
You want to know? Now this I think will be confirmed later on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Nike
Mm-hmm.
is looking at replacing Kyrie Irving
Mm-hmm.
with Morant.
And they should.
That plays into what you just said though.
I mean,
With
but
that
what I'm talking about.
premature
No,
big head.
no,
I
that's
mean, Luca,
separation. That's separation.
Luca. You talked about Luca too, and I wanted to dibble in that before I exited. Right?
Hold on before you finish that. I'm talking about two different things.
What?
For a man to get his bag, go get your money. Go get your money. But I'm talking about on the basketball court. They giving these guys a little bit too much reign. Like they accomplishing a lot in this short amount of time. I think they just let them do a little bit more. Let's see how they career panning out before you say, okay, 3 or 4 years in the league. Oh, he the greatest of all time. Like who? Luka? Luka's balling, but he ain't. I don't think he's gonna be the greatest of all time.
Are you done?
Here we go.
Are you done?
Here we go.
I want the audience to hear me on this one, right? I
I'm
ain't had no problem.
I'm
Hey,
finna get drowsy on you.
hey,
Right now.
hey. I ain't got no problem with with somebody going to get their money.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like with him, with Nike and etc.,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna give him a big head, and I feel like that's gonna play into his decisions going forward. That leads to on the court game.
But his plays, I think he deserves some sort of recognition because of what he's done for the Memphis Grizzlies in just that short amount of time. However,
Question. How many has he played a full season?
John Morant, I don't know. I don't think so. Not yet. But the boy is balling while he's out there, man. I'm talking about killing it. Just give him but again, that goes to my point. Give him more years to see what they're gonna do instead of just giving them all the crown. Because the eyeball test says okay, he's gonna do great. But we're gonna see after these messages.